Hello again, everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome to another episode of Renegades React. Today we are going to be looking at some WatchMojo.com and their unbelievable assortment of top 10 lists. Today we're going to be looking at the top 10 anime dub voiceover actors on TV.
All right.
So, you're into anime, right?
Yeah, I'd say that's true.
And you've seen a fair share of anime in your own regard. Okay,
You've definitely seen more than either of us than the two of us put together.
I've seen a fair amount, yes. Well, compared to some of my friends, I am a layman.
Yeah.
I am a layman compared to some of my friends who they pretty much watch every new anime that comes out every season.
Wow.
They pretty much watch it. That's all they do.
That takes a lot of time.
That does take a lot of time, and I have no idea how they do it. But every time I get something mixed up, like something that I think is moe, and then all of a sudden they're like, "No, that is daring. You do not do that. No." And I'm just like, okay.
Oh boy.
Every time I'm around them and they start talking about anime, I button up.
Yeah, it's just like, you gotta be over here, outside of the judgment zone.
Yeah. So we got this here. We're gonna watch it and we're gonna see if we know anybody.
All right.
And here we go.
They took animation from the East and spiced things up with voices from the West. Welcome to WatchMojo's.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 English dub anime voice actors in TV.
You've got plenty of people waiting for you and your brother to get your bodies back.
If you believe the possibility exists, then you should do whatever it takes.
For this list, we've taken English-speaking voice actors who've provided some of the best dubs in anime series based on their range and the characters in their arsenal.
You just managed to make new friends everywhere you go.
Number 10, Travis Willingham.
Maybe I could lend you a hand.
That unmistakable deep voice could only belong to one of the most fan-loved voice actors out there. While his lower-pitched verbal stylings have landed him roles like Yukonda from D. Greyman and Mori from Ouran High School Host Club, he's also managed to alter his signature vocal depth, so it extends to characters like Charlotte Kuhlhorn from Bleach, and boy does he have fun with it.
Don't you dare give me orders!
Of course, we can't forget his most memorable role as Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist. Talk about depth.
I doubt a moron like you could pull that off.
Number 9. Colleen Klinkenbeard.
Yep.
The last thing I'm gonna do is start crying for you now. Water makes him useless.
It can be hard for a female voice actor to pull off male roles. That is, unless you're this woman, in which case you slam it.
He's right. Just start shooting at these white guys.
Notable for playing strong characters like he's a Hawkeye in Full Metal Alchemist, Klinkenbeard is almost as well known for playing One Piece protagonist Luffy.
Till I defeat you, I won't drop to the ground ever again.
Why is this impressive?
Yeah.
This character is notable for screaming a lot, and Colleen manages to pull
Luffy
it off
screams more than Goku.
There's a lot of screaming. There's a lot of screaming.
Yeah, there is. He screams more than Goku. That tells you something.
Yeah.
Number 8, Christopher Sabat.
Yeah! Yes!
Met him. Man, the guy is awesome.
Forward,
The guy is awesome.
I will never lose again!
Known for working behind the scenes of the voice acting business just as much as he's behind the mic, Christopher Sabat has lent his dulcet tones to many anime icons. Known to voice mainly rough and tough kind of characters, it's no wonder he was cast as Zoro in One Piece.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for disappointing you.
And
our personal
Vegeta.
favorite, Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. We never get tired of hearing him.
That's where you're wrong. I am the strongest and I will prove it. Just look at me. I have changed.
Number 7, J. Michael Tatum.
Don't be silly. It's just me.
This man has quite the talent for accents. With his natural flair for suave characters, like Kyoya from Ouran High School Host Club,
That's some really
J.
dry
Michael Tatum
delivery.
has shown that no matter where in the world his character is from, he'll pull it off without a hitch.
If you want to, you can pay me back with your body.
Key examples
Hello
of this
there.
include his romantic embodiment of France from Hetalia Axis Powers.
Oh,
I
Lord.
recognize him from his sexy hair because it is so much like my own.
Oh, God.
Are you trying to imply there might be something wrong with my hair, sir?
I don't know. That depends on if you think looking like a punk is wrong.
As well as the quintessential British gentleman Sebastian from Black Butler.
Butler. Yep,
The
Black
silver
Butler.
is polished to a spotless shine. The tablecloth is crisp, clean, and wrinkle-free. There is not a single bruised blossom among Master's favorite white roses.
Number 6, Stephen
Steve
Bloom.
J. Bloom. Yes. The
Shall
man.
we begin this?
If you've ever watched a dubbed episode of anime, chances are you've heard Stephen Bloom's voice. With a deep pitch that can range from heroic to villainous within seconds,
Yep.
it's no wonder he's voiced so many memorable characters.
Orochimaru.
Among his roster are heroes
Mugen.
like Mugen from Samurai Champloo and Roger Smith from The Big O.
Oh, Big O's really good. It's really, really good.
What the?
As for the bad guys,
Samurai
he
Champloo
has
also
no
really good.
equal as
Yeah.
Orochimaru from Naruto,
That was foolish.
and Shishio from Rurouni Kenshin. And of course, there's his main character from the dub that trumps even its Japanese counterpart, Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Yep.
Hand it over.
Sure, I'd be glad to. I have to pay you back, don't I?
It's really good. Bye now.
Number
Oh, it's
5,
really good.
Monica Rial.
I said, who is this?
Pleased to meet you. My name is Mei Chang, sir.
All hail the queen of anime. Currently the most prolific voice actor in the United States,
The tiny
Monica Rial
panda.
has voiced over
Yeah.
300 characters in various anime. And her range is incredible. Stretching from young children like Mei Chang from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood to eccentric adults like Mei Rin from Black Butler,
I'm so sorry, sir. My glass is cracked and I can't see a thing.
and finally to broken souls like Asa from Shuffle. Keep up the great work, Monica.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Number 4, Crispin Freeman.
Alucard. From
Ladies,
Oh,
prepare yourselves.
no.
With a rich and booming voice, it's no surprise that Crispin Freeman has drifted towards some of the manlier and darker characters.
That's why I live the way I did.
And Uitsei Tsume from Wolf's Rain and Itachi Uchiha from Naruto fall more into the manlier category.
Who knows? Who cares?
But our pick has to go to the
There we go.
batshit
Alucard.
insane sadistic killing machine that is Alucard.
You're starting to bore me. Let's cut to the chase.
And you have to give Crispin credit. He sure knows how to pull off a psychotic laugh.
What? Is something funny?
I'm just pleased, that's all.
That's a really good
The
laugh.
world would be
Yes,
so
it
boring
is.
without idiots like you.
A lot of guys ignore the laugh.
Number
and
3,
that's about
Vic
standard.
Mignogna.
Stand back and enjoy the show.
One of the most well-known voice actors around, Vic Mignogna is best known for his award-winning portrayal of Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist, one of the most recognized and popular anime protagonists of all time.
That's
Yep.
that's pretty fair.
That's
Be a
fair.
way to get him back. There's gotta be. Think, damn it. Think it through.
Aside from his talent for portraying young male characters, he's also been able to turn on the charm with older types like Tamaki from Oran High School Host Club.
I'm afraid if I drink this, my father will yell at me.
What if I let you drink it from my mouth?
Well, then I would drink it.
And Dark
Back in
Mousy
college,
from
there were a
Ian
bunch of
Angel.
girls into that
And
in
he's not one to
Japanese
shy
language
away
class.
from the
It scared
badasses
me.
either. Ikaku Madarame, anyone?
Well, I've got a surprise for you.
That's not Ian Angel. That's
Number
Bleach.
2, Todd Haberkorn.
Hey, Italy! Are you okay? What's happened?
Oh no.
I was waiting for you, Germany.
He's lent his voice to many characters that tend to have a few screws loose. But that just makes them all the more compelling.
I'm a horrible, disgusting person who doesn't deserve to live another day.
Well,
For example, he's played fan
You screwed
favorites
up.
like Death the Kid from Soul
You messed
Eater
up, kid.
and Italy from Hetalia Axis Powers. Plus a few major roles
Natsu.
as main leads Natsu from Fairy Tail
Natsu
and
Dragneel.
Alan Walker from D. Greyman.
I want a rematch when we get back to Fairy Tail.
Always with a pinch of fun and zaniness. You can't
Duh.
fault this voice actor for going for the fun roles.
I'm fired up!
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, Here are a few honorable mentions.
I kind of borrowed that.
Yuri Lowenthal.
From here on in,
yep.
it's all original.
I see.
Lucy Chris, why is she not on there? I love Lucy.
Do you think you want some cake too? Hey, Maka, get over here. Why should I? You said you were fine with me reading a book on the sidelines. That's the only reason I agreed to come.
I know this smell. Is this T.O. Gray?
Number 1.
Johnny Young Bosch.
Hey,
Vash
can you
the
guys be just a
Stampede.
little bit more gentle?
He went from Power Rangers to anime
Yep.
superstardom.
Adam
Often
the Black
playing
Ranger.
the badass anime protagonist, Johnny Young Bosch has voiced some of the most recognizable and famous characters. And heroes like Vash from Trigun, Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach, and Kiba from Wolf's Rain are just a few.
Someone gets you, what the hell? Why are you doing this?
But don't let that fool you. He's got range too. Anti-hero Lelouch v. Britannia
Lelouch.
from Code Geass.
Oh, God.
And young Renton Thurston from
Code
Eureka
Geass.
7 show just how versatile he can be. That's off to you, Johnny. Do you agree with our list?
I get it. There's absolutely no
That's
Not
Trigun.
Trigun.
That's
Which
Helsing,
English
damn it.
dub
Okay,
anime voice
yeah,
actor is
this
your
is a
favorite?
problem.
For more of your favorite
Yeah,
top 10s published every day,
inner-
be sure to subscribe to
the Amaterasu.
WatchMojo.com.
What happened?
Oh,
Is it over?
yes, it is, Travis Willingham. Yeah, so lot of at the top there were a lot of just males. Like the top
Yeah.
5 was just like all males.
I fully expected Laura Bailey to be on the list.
Yeah.
And fairly high on the list.
Yeah.
I didn't know her name. She was a voice actress in a lot of Skyrim.
Yeah,
parts.
yeah. It just goes, but that's video game, and you
Yeah.
see this is really only counting anime. And well, if you ask me, I think okay, Colleen Clankenbeard I think should have been a little higher up.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Because just the amount that she's done in the short amount of time she's been in the
Yeah.
business is amazing. I mean, she's and also, why was Tiffany Grant not in there either? I mean, Asuka from Evangelion.
Oh wow, yeah, no, yeah.
Why was she not on? Why was she not at least an honorable mention?
Yeah.
Or Spike Spencer. Oh gosh. Okay, but anyway, for the list that they compiled, Johnny Young Bosch, I do not disagree as a good number 1. I mean, the guy has got a very good voice.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
I mean, I didn't realize back when I really got into, I was into anime a lot back when I was younger, but this is back before streaming internet. You didn't know that there were other anime out there outside of Toonami.
It's true.
And then the internet came along, and
you're just like,
there's so much. And I did not know that Adam Park from friggin' Power Rangers was Vash the Stampede. I did not know it. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, so who does Vash's voice? And I was like, Johnny Young Bosch. Where have I seen that before? And I was like, I click Johnny Young Bosch, and I look Power Rangers Adam Park. I click and I'm like, no way, this is right. And I look Adam Park, the Black Ranger. I was like, what?
Yeah, and you just have one of those moments of like,
what?
Yeah.
The guy's a Power Ranger and Vash the Stampede. I mean, gosh. So okay. My fellow otaku out there. I know I'm not the same level as some otaku out there, but I think we all can appreciate anime in its own regard. I mean, and we can especially appreciate voice actors. I mean, after meeting Christopher Sabat and Charles Martinet,
oh man,
I have a high respect for voice actors. I've always had a respect general for a lot, but voice actors I think don't get nearly as much recognition as they should.
They really don't.
No, because for what they're able to do with their voices is astounding.
Yeah,
it's beyond amazing what some of these guys can do with their voices.
And the fact that I remember seeing Charles Martinet do a panel, and he would slip in and out of different voices on command. Like he would go from doing like Mario and Luigi, and then he would slip into Parthenax. I was like, that's terrifying.
Was that at Etsucon? Was that
yeah.
That was where we saw him too. All right, so yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Renegades React. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and requesting this. What did you all think? And what videos do you wish us to watch? Let us know down in the comment section down below. And until next time, we will see you later. Peace out.